Good evening, everyone. My name is Rudy Page, and welcome to Homeward Bound Creativity Show. And today we have Ayanna Gregory on the very last show for 2021. Ayanna, great to meet you. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Rudy. Thank you. Thank you for having me on this last day of the year. It's a
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you very much. So we describe creativity in these terms. It's about unleashing the potential of the mind to conceive new ideas, to be innovative, and it's about introducing change into the existing systems, developing new competencies and skills, and really being able to translate ideas into economic value, into viable activities that can promote cultural development. So that's what drives us. And also we believe in the collaboration of entrepreneurs. It's important that they, operate their business models through collaboration. So thank you very much for joining us once again.
Thank
So,
you. And I
so
love that
Anna,
breakdown.
thank you. So tell us a little bit about yourself and your family legacy.
Well, I am one of 11 children born to Lillian and Dick Gregory. My father, the late Dick Gregory, who transitioned in 2017, he was a very powerful human rights activist as well as a pioneering comedian. He was the first Black comedian to perform in white nightclubs. So he broke the color line in comedy and paved the way for all of the legendary comics that came after him. I believe most importantly, he stood for truth and justice. He walked with Dr. King and Malcolm X and Medgar Evers,
Mm-hmm.
and that was his life. And so I grew up in that environment. I grew up in an environment of civil rights and human rights. So everything, you talk about creativity and what it is that we attach it to.
Mm-hmm.
And so for me, I have a voice. I sing and act and use my creative voice specifically in the context of liberation,
Mm-hmm.
freedom, healing.
Mm-hmm.
And so, my family history has very much informed the work that I do today.
Okay. There's a great legacy there. Can you share a bit about the work you've been doing in Jamaica over the last few years?
Sure. I've been coming to Jamaica for about 25 years,
Okay.
just to vacation, but
Yeah.
the spirit of my dad, we can't just go places for a vacation. We got to find something to do. We got to find some way to show up in contribution. So about close to 6 years ago, I met Winston Wellington, my sister Free, and my god sister Free, and I. We came to Travelers Beach Resort here in the Grill, where I am now, and we met the founder
Mm.
of Travelers, and he told us about the other work that he does with NEAT, his
Mhm.
nonprofit organization, the Grill um, Environmental Education Trust,
Yes.
or the Grill Education Environment Trust. And so I told him about what I did, and he knew my father very well. So he was so
Okay.
excited to, know that I was Dick Gregory's daughter. And then he said, well, if this is what you do, I'm going to start
Yeah.
taking you around. So he started taking me around to schools in Westmoreland.
Mm.
And then he saw like how good I was. And he was like, wow, okay. And so then he took me to more schools, and I was doing motivational speaking, singing, telling stories.
Yeah.
Um, about Black history, personal stories of things that were happening in my own family, and it just grew and grew and grew. And then eventually he started bringing me like 3 times a year to Travelers to
Yeah.
do to speak at the graduations
Okay.
for NEAT.
Yeah. Excellent. And of course that's great motivation for young people.
Yeah.
And in fact, the work we do in Jamaica, we have the three principles. So what we say is, young people need somewhere to go. Young people need something to do. Young people need someone to show them how.
Mm,
So they're the principles in which we operate.
I love that.
And our model is August Town. impact.
Wow.
So tell us a bit about your upcoming musical performances in the grill.
So I have a performance here tonight on New Year's Eve,
Excellent.
right here at
Excellent.
Travelers Beach Resort.
Yes.
And I'll be live streaming.
Right.
We're gonna have a packed house. So I'm even telling folks in the grill, like, if you're not already staying here, don't try to show up because it's full.
Yeah.
But you know, that's why it's so great to be able to do this platform with you, because people all over the world can chime in and listen if they'd like. So yeah, it'll be my name is Ayanna Gregory, and it's
Yeah.
Ayanna
Yeah.
Gregory. I'm easy to find, and so you just come on to my Facebook page. I'll be broadcasting live from my Facebook page about 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So
So that
7:45 p.m. So yeah, that's going to be pretty.
yeah, but I think because it's New Year's, we may find a lot of UK people still up. It's about
Okay.
3 o'clock in the morning. They'll still be
Okay.
partying for New Year's.
Okay.
So we'll make sure that we share it as well.
Okay. So
That's
I'll be doing that about, maybe 45 minutes or so. Um, it'll be about a 45-minute show. And then I have a show, another show at on January 5th at
yeah.
a really great performance spot here called Bourbon Beach. No, I'm sorry, not Bourbon Beach. That's the other one. Roots Bamboo. Roots
Okay.
Bamboo. And I'll be doing, and that's like a real performance venue. It's like a
Yeah.
concert venue. So I'll be doing that at pretty late. Yeah, it'll be late again for y'all,
Yeah.
about 9 p.m. And I'm not even sure if we're going to live stream it. We're working on it. But either way, I'm going to make sure that we record it. So I'll be able to post it, post it on my page and things like
and we'll share the recording.
that. Okay. So
So
yeah, just having fun, doing the music. I'll be, rehearsing pretty soon today. And I'm excited. Like I said, it's the last day of 2021. I've always said I wanted to do a concert in Jamaica.
okay.
And so it's been fun, and then still working with young people. So
Yeah.
I did the last graduation, which was a couple weeks ago here at Travelers,
Mm.
for the children. And these children who are part of the NEAT tablet program,
Mm.
it's like an 8-week program. They train the children around how to properly use a tablet. I know kids like to use it on entertainment and stuff, but they really help them understand it as an educational tool.
Yes.
And so they bring me in to talk about, Black history, and not just the African American heroes, but ancient African heroes and the Jamaican heroes of Paul Bogle and Sam Sharp and many of the Maroons, and to really tie in the connection between us as African people and the diaspora, because we have these things in common. And sometimes the patois, or the way we speak in Black America, or the way you speak as a African person, a Black person in the UK, the languages can sometimes be a barrier. But really, when you understand, like, all over the world, we show up the same. We show up with brilliance. We show up with great invention. We show up with love, with rhythm, with spice.
Absolutely.
It's you can't make this up, that everywhere you go around the world and you find Black people, you find these commonalities. So I love to show the children how we are similar.
Yeah, excellent. And you'll see from the logo up there, the International Decade for People of African Descent, the UN program. So we're heavily involved in that.
I love it.
Three
powerful.
With the 3 goals of recognition, justice, and development.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I knew it would appeal to you. So having said all that, and you've touched on the legacy that you carry from your father and your family, that experience that naturally runs through your veins. So what kind of impact, having said all that, what kind of impact do you want to have on the planet? On this planet even?
Well, my father, this is a quote that's coming to me. My father said, Black people are the only people on the planet that have sadly chosen education over liberation. So to be honest, more than anything, I would love for my imprint to be that I helped people free themselves and to heal.
Yeah.
Honestly, freedom and healing have been, I would say, the two most consistent
Mm.
themes in my work.
Right.
So freedom, liberation, and healing. It's
Yeah.
time. It's
That
just
that
time.
that sounds like a song for next year. I'll be waiting
Right?
for you
It
to produce a
does.
song with those three words. Given it's
Right.
Jamaica 60 and the theme is reigniting a nation in 2022.
Wow, I'm loving it. I'm
So,
loving it.
so again, going back to that creativity and how we use creativity to solve our problems will help us to progress
Yes.
our minds, you know. So I'll be looking out for that song for you.
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna have to give you your
That's a
credit. That's where it
challenge.
all started.
Absolutely,
I'm like,
absolutely,
Rudy named this.
absolutely, absolutely. So how can people find your music, and how can they get in touch with you?
I'm pretty easy to find. If you Google me, you can find my music pretty much everywhere: iTunes,
Yeah. Okay.
YouTube, Spotify. Uh, and in terms of reaching me, I'm on Instagram. So sometimes people DM me on Instagram, and on Instagram and Twitter, my name is I'm Ayanna Gregory, and I want to be really specific. Not I am,
Yeah.
just the letter I and the letter M. I'm
Okay.
Ayanna Gregory. So if you go, but even if you just type in my name, you'll find me.
Yeah.
So pretty easy to find, and yeah, I'm on all the platforms. So, and
Excellent.
you can get my music, like I said, on iTunes,
Yeah.
probably on Amazon. Yeah, pretty in most of the platforms. I'm pretty visible. So
Excellent. No, I look forward to collaborating with you. You know,
yes,
really
thank you,
do
Rudy. Me too.
next year for the um, Jamaica 60.
I'm excited. I
So
would love
it's
that.
going to be a serious cultural extravaganza of
It's gonna be
excellence.
amazing, amazing. It'll be right on time too to just lift the energy and
Absolutely.
the vibration in
Absolutely.
Jamaica and on the planet. So
Absolutely. Yeah. Great. So before you go, I'm going to ask you just to give us one final message for young people in particular,
mm.
given that you know the great work that you're doing with them before we go.
Well, I'll sing that message because I had this song on my mind as a song I wrote called Star People. And I'm going to dedicate this to the young people. I'm just going to do a little piece of it. No more living small, no more giving just a little. No more being shy, no more staying in the middle. We about to take flight, so you better hold on. Flying through the night, put your night vision on. With the eye of the eagle, the heart of a lion, the wings of an angel to keep me flying. Light as a feather, cause I smile every day. The love in my heart, I give it away. Places you will go, things that you will see. Heaven only knows all that you will be, the magic that you have. If you only knew who you really are, the things that you will do.
Excellent, lovely.
Okay.
And before we go, we must mention Dean Roden from Hermitage, Augusttown,
Yes.
my great friend.
Greetings, Dean. Thank you, Dean.
Thank
I
you.
love this, just this connection, these few degrees of separation or connection.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Give thanks, Dean.
So take care and
Thank you so much, Rudy.
see
Appreciate you
you
so
in
much.
2022 with that new
Yes,
song.
indeedy. Yes, 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 yes. God
Bye.
bless.
Bye.